Hey, Apophis here. There's another sale on the Dark Souls series, so you know what that means. Anyway, there's two things different in this video, one of which you might have noticed already. I'm using the Dark Souls 2 lighting mod, recommended by fellow YouTuber Vita. It's better than I thought. The stills always look a little weird, but once you're in game and you're in motion, it actually does make it look a lot more modern. The second thing we've activated is basically removing the upper level cap from Blue Acolyte. So this means I can invade infinitely upward and people much higher level than me can invade me. And I'm using a soul level 74 sub 300k character that I made in those tutorials about a month ago. Well, mashing worked out, but I realized he had no poise and eventually he's going to get greedy in the attack. But yeah, the mod really does make a huge difference. The game looks immensely better. It also made me realize that Phantoms have different effects, or the Brotherhood of Blood Covenant has a different effect than not being in it. So when you're not in that covenant, and wow, that guy could have riposted me for like my whole life bar of my 200 defense. But when you're not in Brotherhood of Blood, your Phantom has like kind of like a dull red color. But when you are in it, you have a glow similar to like, let's say, Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1. Speaking of Dark Souls 1, that also did not have an upward invasion cap. You couldn't be invaded by anyone higher level than you, more than like 10, but for invading others, I frequently was able to invade level 120 plus people as level 15. And I was originally going to cut this clip, but just getting to view the entirety of that staircase was pretty majestic. You'll see why I was going to cut it in a minute. So, that's my mistake. I did not account for the fact you're just going to walk up and attack. But there's a moment where it's like, I was fairly certain I was going to outspeed him, but that was not the case. But sometimes it's better to just run up and like spank the host a little bit so they'll just run away and heal. You have more time to focus on the Phantom. This area really didn't benefit too much from the mod. I wouldn't say it like looks any better, simply because there's just so much of one color and there's not too many external lighting sources. I do notice that indoors, it tends to have like this Vaseline smeared across your eye sort of look from internal light sources. Not a big fan of that, but in all the outdoor areas, definitely looks better. Wait for him to roll again. Nope, missing that time, but that's fine. If I wasn't using Agape Ring on this setup, I would probably use Stone Ring. Not having your attack stunned is pretty annoying. Oh, here comes Daniel trying to get the running attack cheese. Oh my god, he's trying to do it again. Maybe that's like R2 on a halberd. I don't know. I don't use halberds. Nice. guy wants to have a duel as a Vengarl cosplay, kind of. Spear's not fully upgraded, but definitely serves a good purpose of giving me a longer range tool. And here's some evidence of when the limiter's taken off, you can be invaded by any level. So this guy's max level. This fight felt very annoying. He's got great magic barrier, and probably the ring that blocks out a lot of elemental damage. I think for a few upcoming videos, I'm actually going to try going more physical builds, probably around like 1 million souls. Because other than your occasional Havel monster, I think a lot of people, at least who want a PvP, itemize for elemental res. And when you have no buff in an elemental weapon and someone has elemental res, you're doing like no damage. I was getting a lot of Aldia's Keith invasions. I guess for that day at least, a lot of people hit this zone. Honestly, that's why having a good shield is very useful. You can just block crap like that, not even have to deal with dodging. I need to get better about like walking up and doing the R1 instead of just trying to roll catch them with it. It's not a real roll catch. Nice. Yeah, I was actually invading a lot of people above my level. I think this is one of the first ones that was like closer to my character's actual level. That really wasn't too satisfying. But I did stop him from getting the bonfire. That's always funny. So just wanted a clip of showing off the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and wow, does this one really look different. Yeah, there was a texture mod that came with the lighting mod as well. It doesn't affect everything, but for this area in Majula, it makes a big difference. Thought I could whiff punish him there. Nope. Yeah, if they do the second two-handed R1, you're definitely going to punish. I was pretty surprised I didn't catch him with that. Looked like the hitbox clipped through him. Yeah, here's where the desync starts happening. So, dodge backward, get hit anyway, even though I was clearly out of the way. It's pretty annoying at this situation, doing like no damage to him. But I figured just because of his weapon choice, it's still winnable. But I get too greedy there. I should have just waited for him to finish attacking. Oh well. If those two desync hits didn't happen, that would have been pretty nice, but whatever. Oh, it's Daniel again. I guess he did not make it to the second bonfire. Well... that was a mistake. Never do the one-hand running attack on Warp Sword. Try and see if I have a clip in here where I actually changed covenants, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is the fight where I definitely started to notice my paper defenses. I guess they just finished the two pursuers. See, if I was playing smarter in this fight, I probably would have just switched to just two-handing the spear. I wanted to see if I could guard break him, but no, he lets me get a bunch of damage just from the failed riposte. I don't know what tier life gem that is, but he's healing a lot of health, and I'm doing no damage. Did not expect the fourth swing. Well, it is what it is. I didn't actually realize you could spawn in when the Forlorn was in someone else's game. It seems like it actually has a limitation how far it'll go into the stage. At least if another player's around. Well, that was a good whiff punish on his part. Wow, see, even though he took all those hits, that Estus really did heal most of his life bar. And they say the host doesn't have advantages. And here we have Hyde's Tower. This one looks pretty good in motion. It's hard to describe. It's not like that different, but it does look pretty good with the mod. Well, that's it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with some more videos soon. So if you like the content, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.